We want to welcome you to our final segment. It's going to be on every Sunday during the NFL season. It is the Deep Dig Disco. Disco short for Discovery, where we talk about anything. It could be a movie, could be a show, could be a book, literally anything that we discovered this week.
Yeah. And so, I mean, we love sports, obviously. This is a sports pod, but I mean, we can't be consumed with sports 24/7, 365. So we have other interests in pop culture. Uh, my disco for the week is I went to Boots in the Park. It was a country concert in Fresno, which I think it does travel a couple different places. And we saw Kane Brown. We saw the lead singer of Florida Georgia Line, and then we saw this group called LOCASH. So my disco is the group LOCASH. They were awesome to see live. I believe it's two brothers, and just seeing their energy. So I think they did like an hour-long set, and it was fucking awesome. They started off doing a couple of covers. They did one of the Beach Boys, which actually really fucking rocked. And then they got into their own stuff. It was really cool. They knew how to work a crowd. I would highly suggest checking them out. They are the country artist LOCASH, LOCASH, LOCASH.
Nice. I'm gonna definitely check that out. Who was the headliner?
It was Kane Brown.
Oh, okay. Wasn't the person you mentioned. Was it Jelly? Was his name Jelly Bean? Jelly Roll?
Jelly Roll. And
Oh,
we're
yeah.
going to see him this Friday coming up.
Okay, yeah. Check our other disco to hear about him. Mine is actually a book because I can read, and I tend to read from time to time. Mine's a book called "You've Got Red on You." It is how Shaun of the Dead was created. The movie by director Edgar Wright, one of my favorite directors. Really cool style. It's pretty unique. He's done like Ant-Man. He's done Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, Scott Pilgrim,
Baby Driver.
Baby Driver. So really great director. It's a fun book. It really goes back to kind of his origin of like how he first started getting into directing. Gets so much cool insight that like if you're someone who likes to like look behind the camera and see how everything comes together, this book goes in depth. And it's not even just like the making of the film stuff. It's like how they came together as a crew of people. Like it goes into like Simon Pegg, his backstory of what's the guy's name from Shaun of the Dead? Ed, his roommate.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, played by Nick Frost. Like him and Nick Frost were like roommates way back in the day in like a shitty apartment, and how they kind of like went through stand up together and then went through shows. And so it's just like really cool to see the origins of it, and then it like flashes forward to like them making the Shaun of the Dead movie. So if you're a fan of Edgar Wright or Shaun of the Dead, highly recommend this book. It's a great read.
Awesome. And so this was the disco. So check out LOCASH. Go ahead and read that book. What was it again?
You've Got Red on You by Clark Collis. And
So
watch Shaun of the Dead. It's
yeah,
one of my
check it
favorite
out.
movies.
I as well. And before you do, go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe. Drop some comments below. What are you into this week? Let us know.
See ya.
Later.